Hi, my name is Gabriel Gutierrez, and here's my faith story. Um, I know it sounds bad, but I feel like my faith story isn't one of very much sorrow. It's more of finding my way and finding my way to Christ, not through some really hard events. I had one hard event that I will talk about though. But to start things off, my faith genealogy consists of my father's side of the family. They are fully Catholic, and my mother's side, they are fully Christian. My father is Hispanic, and Catholicism runs deep into their side of the family, proceeding through generations. They've been devout, very devout to it. Um, my mother, she is Scottish, and Christianity has always been in their lineage as well, as far as we can remember back to great great grandparents. It's always been there. My grandfather on my mother's side, he was a nuclear physicist, and something interesting that I learned from him was with all the science and understanding of the world that he had, he started to realize that there had to be an omnipotent entity out there. God was out there because there was so much that we still don't understand about the universe, and the more we learn, the bigger the gaps become. And a little bit about me, my theology is that I was raised Christian. I have been to a few Catholic services before, but I prefer the Orthodox Christian way. Their music and it really sticks out to me. Um, I guess my understanding of God is that it would be unwise to not believe in an omnipotent entity out there. God is our creator, and all the glory goes to him. I believe in praying first thing when I wake up, and then praying right before I go to bed. So that helps me feel connected with God, because growing up, I had a struggle of not really feeling that connection. And it's a journey. It's a journey. Before high school, I really didn't have that connection. I went to youth group services, I went to Sunday school, but it just didn't click. But then in high school, one of my Catholic friends, he had passed away, and that really hit me hard. I had never dealt with losing someone before. 1 year had passed, and that night of his anniversary, I had a dream that we were 6 or 7 years old, and we were running around. We were playing tag. This place that we were in, it was a golden yellow, orange, and it was warm. Everyone there was really young and really happy. I'm chasing him, and he stopped, and then he turned around to look at me, and then he put both of his hands up. So, of course, I stopped running, and I put both my hands up, and then he looked me right in the eye, and he smiled. And then I remember I woke up, and it felt like my hands were burning, like as if someone was holding them, and I felt this really strong connection. From that point on, I started reading the Bible more, and at our youth group services, something started to click with me. It's like, okay, yeah, I'm starting to see this connection, and that's my faith story. So I'm definitely a believer in God, and I feel like having that dream with my past friend was a way that God not only gave me a sneak peek to what it would be like in heaven, but also a way of easing my sorrowed soul. It was something I was struggling with, and it was my interpretation was it was God's way of saying, "Hey, your friend's in a good place. You can trust me. You can trust me." And from that point on, I've had a pretty solid relationship, I feel. And that is my faith story.